what do you do when you've got time off?
Not a lot at the moment. I've been playing my teeth.
What, you can play your teeth? You make music with your teeth?
Yeah.
So what tunes can you do?
Well, I can do Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head.
Wow.
is the big one that people normally recognise in my repertoire.
If we were to ask you to do some of that now...
Yeah.
I mean, do you need, like, little hammers or anything, or you
No,
just...
I think I'm good.
So you... Hold it. So this is exciting. I think we don't think... Let's not let this part... Well, yeah, this is exciting.
OK, go.
You're about to play something on your teeth.
I am.
OK. Keira Knightley is about to perform Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head using only her teeth, ladies and gentlemen. OK, so let's...
No, you need to be very quiet for this.
Wow! That's quite extraordinary. That was extraordinary.
Thanks.
You are through to the next round.
There you go.
Can I just call you a genius? Because there's another thing. I was reading today an article, just by coincidence, not knowing that you were going to be in it, Vanity Fair. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they wrote about your teeth.
Yes.
Which is... It sounds like a small thing, but you've obviously made an enormous number of people happy by not changing your teeth, which are you know, they're notable.
They are.
Like my bent nose,
Yes.
but yours are better. And you obviously had a time when some people would have said to you, oh, you should get those corrected.
Oh, yeah.
Awful word. But you stood up for them.
Yeah.
And they're part of your character. And all the roles you've played that I've seen you in, they've actually enhanced.
Thank you.
Don't you think?
Yeah,
I think...
I kind of...
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. It's a real... Right? I mean, I can't believe the impact my teeth are having. Because the Americans can't believe... But they're all being lovely.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like... I mean, I've seen all these videos just come up on my Instagram of, like, these orthodontists analysing my teeth and going, so what she has here is a... whatever the hell it is. I don't know what the hell it is. And they, like, dissect my teeth and say what's wrong with it, but then at the end go, but we don't think she should change a thing. And it's like, oh, my God, it feels so lovely after a real full-circle moment after being bullied for my teeth forever, and now people are clapping in an audience because I've got these lashes.
Now people are going to go to sort of dentists and say, I want teeth like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you give them to me.
I'd hope that people don't start, like, filing their teeth so they have gaps.
Has anyone ever thought that you were wearing false teeth on the front?
100%. 100%. People have been like, they're real?
Did you ever study Chaucer when you were made to study it? The wife of Bath is one of the pilgrims in Canterbury Tales, and she has a gapped tooth. And it was considered a sign of, shall we say, sexual heat to have a gapped tooth. Yeah.
Well, I've got several gaps.
Hey!
So...
But Kill Bill, because I thought you came up with the idea of her being a bride who had this terrible thing happen to her.
We did it. It was just sort of in this conversation, you know. I would never take credit for Quentin's work. I think it does speak for itself.
And have you still got those jumpsuits? Because you must have used more than one, I guess.
I have probably that jumpsuit soaked in blood, turning very brown and crusty in some wardrobe bag somewhere.
And when you're filming a movie like that, do you allow the kids... I imagine your children haven't seen the finished film yet. How old's your oldest, though, now? They're 15 now, isn't that?
She's now 15, yeah.
So she could see it. 15, you could show a 15-year-old.
Yeah, they did see it. In fact, but there was a sort of precursor setup. You know, Quentin came for dinner, and my son said, so, you know, what is Kill Bill about? He's very together, my son. And he goes, well, it's about this woman and this man, and he is really mad at her, and he puts a gun to her head and he blows her brains out, and she's pregnant, and he's going on explaining this to my son, and my son's sitting there like... you know, like, really, Mommy's friend is really nice. Wow, what a nice movie he thought of for Mommy.
Michael, I know you know Ed a little bit. Are you a fan of Ed and Lily's work?
Yeah. No. I mean, there's... Yesterday, this is not a lie, my kid was playing Guitar Hero or something, and he's 10, and he goes, And he goes, hey, Poppy, Poppy. And he's playing, and he goes, do you know this? And he goes, bad habits seem to going alone. It's information that was And I go like, I know this song.
Yeah.
That's my buddy, Ed Sheeran. And he goes, Poppy, why don't you write music like that? And that's the truth. And in my head, I think, stupid kid, you have that Game Boy because of the great shit that I'm writing. And you bring me so much joy.
Oh, thank you.
Because I live part-time in Argentina. So half in Canada and Argentina. Argentina, obviously, we don't speak English. That's not the first language. It's Spanish. And there's a very popular television show, like a big one. And it's on at night, called La Nota. But kids are up late and they watch it. And I love it because your song is a theme song.
No way.
And they don't know because it doesn't mean anything to them. But it means something to me because I speak English. And you gotta see, because the thing starts,
Have you got
and
the
you're
clip
sitting
of
on the, no, but you're sitting there watching the opening of the thing, and there's kids, and all the kids are watching, and they're going, fuck you very, very much. And to them, it could be the goddamn Muppet Show. But to me, I'm going, they're saying fuck you.
I did not know that.
You don't know about that? Oh, and it plays every night. It's like a big, like
Wow,
really
where are my
political
royalties?
funny show. You're so rich in pesos, you have no idea.
We talked, when you were on the show last time, we talked a little bit about your mum. Did she get to see you perform live? Was she someone who, because I know how much she supported you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, she never fully came to terms with the reality that it wasn't me when I was performing something. I mean, the worst of it was I did a play called A Taste of Honey. It was one of the first shows I did out of drama school, and she could never understand that it wasn't real. And in the play, at one point, and I had just got married in real life to my wife, and my parents came and sat in the front row, both dressed head to toe in Nigerian regalia, which is very bright, which is not helpful, but that was typical of them. And at one point, I have to kiss the girl. And I'm kissing her, and I hear, put her down. Put her down! and I'm thinking, who's talking in Tokumbo? That's my Nigerian name. Tokumbo, put her down! So, after that, I am not exaggerating. This is exactly what happened. After the play, she's at stage, do you know you are married? I was like, yes, and my wife was in the audience. She knows that this... Anyway.
I got no rules, I count them. 1, don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling because he's drunk and alone. 2, don't let him in. You have to kick him out again. 3, don't be his friend. You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning. If you're under him, you ain't getting over him. I got no rules, I count them. I got no rules, I count them. I gotta tell them to myself. I got no rules, I count them. You're getting over him.
How did you become who you are? This is what amazes me about you, because you were, and forgive me if this sounds so much, but I know when you were 14, you were pregnant.
Yeah,
Is that
I
right?
was.
You lost a child. And you think many people wouldn't bounce back from something like that. Many people who'd found themselves in that situation would not think there was a place for them in the media, would not think there was a place for them in that kind of role. So what was it that inspired you? How did you go from being that person in that situation?
Well, I will tell you what happened. I was 14. I was sexually abused. I was raped at 9, and everybody knows the story, but I was raped at 9 and then sexually molested from the time I was 14. So I became pregnant as a result of sexual abuse. When I became pregnant and then lost the child, my father said to me, this is your second chance in life. If you will do the best you can, if you will try to be excellent in all that you do, God is giving you a second chance, and if I were you, I would take it. And I really approached my life like, okay, now I get another chance to try to get it right. And that's what I did, and that's what I did.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I I would like to say that no experience that anybody ever has in their life, no matter how difficult, when bad things happen, you learn from them, you turn it around, and you become a better person. No experience that anybody ever has, no matter how devastating it appears to be, nothing is wasted. You can use everything to grow yourself to be a better person.
Become a better person.
You really can. And so because of that, that experience of my own sexual abuse, it helps me relate to other girls and other women who have been through the same thing. Because of that, I'm a more compassionate person.
And also, I suppose, the fact that you can share with them and with the rest of us that you have been and you have experienced that kind of situation makes you someone who it's easier to listen to. It's easier to understand.
And we all know
they
that
understand.
in every tragedy, there is a moment where there's a possibility for triumph. That's what I learned.
Well, what an incredible message.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Elton John played a part in helping you get away from that lifestyle, didn't he?
Yes, yeah, he did. He really tried to help. There's like in the early days when I first was getting sober. Well, there was a week until I had to go to rehab, and I got 2 vocals to do on my first album. One of them was Angels, and one of them was Let Me Entertain You. But I was going to do these vocals, then go to rehab, and Alton invited me around to his house to listen to the work that I'd done that far. That morning, I get in a black cab, and I had this game that I used to play where I used to stop at every pub I saw and have half a pint. And I'd had, like, 10 half a pints before I got to the studio. Anyway, I ended up under the mixing desk, had a bit of red wine, and then I knew that I'd got to go around to Elton's at 3 o'clock. I went round to Elton's, and he opened the door, and I was sort of button crooked, and I'd got food down me and red wine stains and whatever, and I sort of given me tape, and he was like, "You're going to go to rehab." And I was like, "I'm going to go to rehab." And he said, "You're going to go to rehab now." And I went, "I can't go to rehab now. I'm going next week." And he said, "No, you've got to go to rehab now." And I said, "I've got to go to rehab now." And this kept going up back and forth at the door. And bless him, I was still drunk. He took me to his house in Windsor, put me up for the evening. And I was thinking, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll apologise profusely and I'll get out of it somehow. And I'm lying in bed, and then I kind of wake up, but I haven't opened my eyes, and there's like a knock on my shoulder, and I look, and there's pair of legs and a pair of other legs and a pair of other legs, and I look up, and it's like Elton John and David Furnish and a doctor and a psychiatrist. Wow. And they're here to take me away.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't think I'm getting out of this. You know, so I was going to use all my Stoke-on-Trent Wiley stuff to...
Use your charm.
Use my charm. And I just remember being sat on this massive sofa at Elton's while 4 of the people were over the other side of the sofa, and they were going, you know, so we're going to take you to a detox centre, and then from the detox centre you'll go to rehab. And I was like, thing is, I've got to do 2 vocals for my... And I'm going to go to rehab anyway on Friday, so I don't have to do this. And I was doing this at the time, and they went, "Look, you've got cocaine psychosis." And I was like that. And then they said, "You've got to go to rehab now." And I was like, "I've got to go to rehab now." And this went on again. Anyway, so I get taken to a detox centre somewhere south of the river, and it was proper One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest sort of stuff.
Locked in kind of thing.
Yeah. And then I went into my bedroom, and I opened the curtains, and there was, like, bars and a brick wall. England were playing Poland. And it was on Channel 5. And I don't know if you remember, but it was quite difficult to get Channel 5.
It was.
So I turned the television on in the room and couldn't get Channel 5. And now I'm like, just looking up like that, thinking, how am I going to get out? So I tried to escape, and they caught me.
Hold it. How did you try to escape? What did you do?
By walking out.
Oh. So you shuffled out and just tried to make a break for it?
I shuffled out, tried to make a break for it, but they wouldn't let me leave until they'd got, like, my psychiatrist to come and spring me out. And I ended up with a pint of Guinness watching Poland versus England. Anyway, a few days later, I recorded Let Me Entertain You and Angels. I went to rehab, and I'd like to say I've been sober ever since. It's not true.
Wow.
I love my life. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am free.
When you first met Christian Bale, did you think, OK, because he can be a fiery character on sets, quite intimidating. Were you concerned about that, worried about that, or was it an easy fit immediately? Or was it good, because you're meant to be against each other, that there was a possible friction?
I was open book about it. I really wanted to meet Christian as well, because he's exciting. And
an impressive actor.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. He was a massive draw to work with. But when I saw him first time, when I got to LA, we were doing the screen test and was trying on the Bane outfit. And I'd put on some weight and I felt strong and I'd been training and I got on the trailer and I saw Christian sat there and he didn't have a T-shirt, just a vest on. And I saw his arms and I looked at him and I thought, yeah.
You can take him.
I'm gonna walk this. Yeah. So I said to him, I was like, how are you? You good? Lovely to meet you. He said, hello, Tom, how are you? And when I sat down, I got changed into my outfit and I went on set and we were doing the turns and that's where the photo is taken from that screen test. And then this huge looming figure turned up on set, do you know what I mean? It was about 10 foot tall and about 8 foot wide with huge pointy ears.
Had the gear on.
And I looked at him and he was looking at me like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
How was it working with those? With working with Caine, for example, who, of course, you've impersonated many times on television, Paul.
Yeah, I've rung, you know, Michael Caine for decades, really, haven't I, now? Yeah, he's made me a couple of bob, you know. I know that, don't I? And first scene that I did in the film, the first scene of the whole film was me with him. I watched it the other day and there's this little old man tending to his vegetable patch and it's me. And then in comes rather suave Mr. Caine and says, hello, Cole. You know you're supposed to cover them plants up in the winter, don't you? What he does now, I've noticed in his speech, his voice has sort of dropped down a tone or two, so he's right down there. But he also breathes, like, in between every word.
But you, the weird thing is, Ray, but your character impersonates Michael Caine in the movie.
Yeah, do you know, it was so good that I actually thought they put Paul's voice on it. I'm so worried about it, I can't even remember what it was now.
I'll have you in bleeding chunks.
I'll have you in bleeding chunks.
Trunks! I'll have you in trunks!
Oh, that's a different weed.
Right. That is a Freudian slip.
I've got to be careful with the swearing tonight, because my youngest daughter's in, so...
She's never heard you swear, has she?
No. I don't swear at her.
How old's your youngest?
17.
She's 17? She's heard you swear.
No, she hasn't. You haven't, have you?
She fucking ain't, son. Oh, come out here, look, you fucking spark out, Ross.
I believe you were briefly known as Disco Mike.
Disco Mike, yeah. In the 60s, all I did was dance in discotheques.
Can you please describe the outfit that you were in?
Very tight.
I sensed that was coming.
Yeah, very tight. Yeah.
So tight, but with a loose bottom?
Yeah, but like... It's all started with the twist, which was an easy dance to learn. Because what you said with the twist, you said, well, you got your foot stuck in chewing gum on the floor.
All right.
Like that.
Are you going to give me a demonstration?
Yeah, stand up.
All right.
Hold on. Keep apart a bit, because we're going to move.
All right, we're going to move, OK.
Yeah. So you've got your foot stuck on the floor.
Yeah.
And you can't get it, so you start going like that.
OK, so you're trying to get it off?
Yeah, you're trying to get your foot off the floor. And then you start rubbing your back with a bath towel.
Oh.
So then you're going like that. And that's the twist.
So, Charlie, do you think you could teach Peter a couple of basic Latin moves?
Sure.
Ooh, yeah.
I didn't sign up for this.
Okay. So really you should have your frame up, but since you're so big, it's going to have to come down.
I'm really aroused right now.
You never use the same foot twice.
Oh, OK.
And you're going to go to the side on your right foot on the count of 1.
So just like this?
1.
Yes.
Now step forward towards me.
Yes.
2. Now replace. 3. Now 3 little steps to the side. Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha. Never use the same foot twice. Pay attention,
right.
pay attention. Step back on that foot.
I'm so nervous.
Back replace. 3 steps. Cha, cha, cha. Side together, side. Forward on this foot again. Forward. Replace. 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Yay!
Okay, pretty good. Let's do that with a bit of music. Okay, we're going to do that with a bit of music. Ladies and gentlemen, this is officially Peter Crouch's Strictly audition tape going on right now. Here we go.
Okay, I'm loose. All right, I'm loose.
Loosen up.
Oh, here we go.
This is it. This is what I'm talking about. It's the curse of Strictly. Get up, stop it. Stop it. I will not have infidelity on my show.